Good morning. This is your media report for Friday, August 28th, 2015. I'm Sergeant Laurie McGee, Media Relations Officer for the St. John Police Force. During the last 24 hours, police have responded to 85 calls for service. We would like to hear from anyone that has any information concerning any of our calls or investigations. We can be reached at 506-648-3333, at our email, police@stjohn.ca, or you can do it anonymously through the Provincial Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477, or on their website at crimemb.ca. At 8:41 a.m. on Thursday, police were called to Simpson Scrap Metal and Recycling on the Paddy Hill Road in Lorneville for a report of a break-and-enter. Entry was gained by smashing a side glass door. A small amount of cash was reported stolen, and the incident remains under investigation. At 9:52 a.m., police received a call of an intoxicated female leaving Agar Place in a vehicle. An officer observed the suspect vehicle on the Crown Street overpass where it was stopped. The 50-year-old female operator showed signs of impairment and was subsequently arrested for impaired driving. She was later released and will appear in court at a later date. At 11:13 a.m., police were called to a convenience store on the Loch Lomond Road for a report of a break-and-enter. Entry was gained by breaking out a side window. Pop and money were reported stolen, and the incident remains under investigation. At 12:07 p.m., a 52-year-old male was arrested for an outstanding failure to attend warrant for impaired driving. The accused was released on the warrant and will appear in court at a later date. At 3 p.m., police responded to the Dever Road for a report of a break-and-enter into a vacant building. Attempts were made to steal copper pipe. The incident remains under investigation. At 3:40 p.m., police were called to a group home on Lancaster Avenue, where a 17-year-old female was arrested for violating a condition of her undertaking by failing to comply with house rules. She was held in custody for a court appearance. At 4 p.m., a 46-year-old female was arrested for an outstanding failure to attend warrant on a theft charge. She was released on the warrant and will appear in court at a later date. At 5:05 p.m., police were called to the Kent store on Consumer Drive for a report of a theft. A male was observed leaving the store with a cartload of power tools. He was observed getting into a red vehicle. That van was later located, and a 31-year-old male was arrested for theft. He was later released and will appear in court at a later date. At 5:07 p.m., officers were patrolling in the area of Britton Street when they were advised that a male had entered a Britton Street residence carrying a crowbar. They observed the suspect's vehicle parked in the middle of the street. The male then exited the building carrying a large wrench. He became uncooperative, cursing and swearing. He was arrested for a weapons-related offense as well as causing a disturbance. While in the detention facility, the accused bit an officer's finger, which resulted in a charge of assaulting a police officer. He was held in custody for a court appearance. At 7:58 p.m. last evening, police were called to Sears for a report of a shoplifter. Two females, ages 17 and 16, were arrested for theft and later turned over to their respective parents. They will appear in court at a later date. At 8:58 p.m., police received a call to Sport Check for a report of a theft. A male was observed filling a duffel bag with jackets and leaving the store with another male. Both males were apprehended. The male with the jackets, age 28, was arrested for theft and held in custody for a court appearance, while the second male was released with no charge at this time. At 11:11 p.m., police were called to Howard Court for a report of mischief. A 17-year-old male was arrested for damaging his mother's residence on this date as well as the previous evening. He was later released and will appear in court at a later date. This concludes the media report for Friday, August 28th. Have a good day and be safe.